Hey everybody, here you go with part 2 of having Payments Innovation Alliance professionals give their predictions of what they expect to see happen in the future of electronic payments. Everybody, here I am with my friend Lisa, another payments professional. And you know the question. Lisa, what is the biggest issue facing payments today, according to you?
Today, the biggest issue is helping the credit unions that were hit by Hurricane Michael. So right now, just getting a hold of people and seeing who needs help is the biggest issue today.
You know, that is a big issue. I mean, one of the things that we're finding in working with everybody that's having to struggle through this major disaster that's happened is, how do we get the information? How do we find out who the financial institutions involved are? How do we get that word out there? We've got processes in place. We've got things like excuse delay. Of course, there should be disaster recovery planning, but getting that information consolidated and in one place and in really a more streamlined method, that's something that would really help out the payments world, especially today.
The cell phone numbers. With the cell phone numbers, everybody has office numbers, but you can't get hold of people in their offices. You need cell phones, especially in hurricanes. That's basically the best way to communicate is via text. Most of our messages that we're receiving from credit unions on updates are via text. So yes, that's our biggest struggle. The league has helped us tremendously on this. We just started a process where we work together to consolidate. But yes, I agree.
All right, here's the question. What do you think is the biggest issue that we're facing right now in the U.S. when it comes to electronic payments?
Well, it has been around for a long time. It's too many standards. There's an S on the end of standards. There should be a standard. And it makes interoperability difficult. It makes faster payments difficult. That's what I think the biggest issue is.
All right, you heard it. The biggest issue out there, according to Beth, standards. Interoperability can't happen because we got too many standards. This is my friend Bill. Now, Bill, been asking everybody, what's really the biggest issue right now that's happening in the U.S. when it comes to electronic payments?
Kevin, thanks. It's a great question. And I'm going to kind of tackle this from a government relations perspective. And I think it's the role of fintech. And it's the intersection between the financial services industry and fintech. We see the OCC going forward with charters. The Federal Reserve is seriously considering allowing fintech companies with charters to have direct access to the Federal Reserve payment systems. And I think that is really going to be one of the biggest policy issues in DC in the 116th Congress and with our regulators. So I'd say that's right now, at least from my perspective, the biggest issue facing the industry right now.
All right, taking it from a government perspective, really like that. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Kevin.
Hello, I'm here with my friend Jane. And Jane, the question of the day is, what's the biggest issue facing payments today?
You know, since we're so late in the year, I think rather than talking about today's issues, I think it would be more relevant to talk about what are we facing in 2019. There are a lot of interesting topics that I personally am finding to be quite compelling. We heard about connected cities. I think that's really very, very interesting, as well as voice-activated devices or voice assistants. And I think those are two areas that are going to be very big in 2019.
All right, connected cities, voice assistants, a lot's happening in the future. Thanks, Jane.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody, I'm here with my friend Matt and asking him the question of the day, which of course is, what do you think is the biggest issue in payments in the U.S. right now?
I think one of the biggest issues in payments today is that there's so many different payment channels out there that people are using, whether it's to pay their utility bills or pay their credit cards, and there's a lack of ubiquity. I think that there's going to be that movement towards mobile wallets where people are going to adopt them, but getting them there is going to take some time and effort by the industry to educate them on the benefits of having all your payments and finances managed in one space.
Oh, cool. So mobile wallets, one of the biggest issues out there in payments today. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
I'm here now with my friend Peter, and we're asking him that same question, folks. What is the biggest issue facing U.S. payments today?
Well, thank you, Kevin. I think one of the bigger problems is for consumers in the U.S. market, there are far too many ways to pay, and the balance, the trade-offs between risk and availability and where I can make payments and who I can pay with the variety of mechanisms that exist is just too confusing for a customer. So many times customers choose one, they use it forever, and then they never take advantage of some of the newer technologies that are available.
All right, so too many options are out there, right?
Too many options.
All right, thanks, Peter. Everybody, here we are, interviewing people, asking them what is the most important thing that you think is happening in payments. Now, I'm here with Pam. Pam is definitely a payments professional. Pam, what would you say is the biggest issue facing payments today?
I would say, it's faster payments, same day ACH, real time payments, all of these different ways that we can move money faster. And so for me, being head of ePay Advisors, what I see very important for companies, financial institutions to think about is developing a payment strategy. With all of these options, I strongly encourage you, go back to your strategic plan. If you haven't addressed all these different payment methods and rails in your plan, you need to update it. You need a mobile payment strategy. And so call me and we can help you at ePay Advisors develop that payment strategy.
That's true. All those options out there, having a payment strategy, understanding those options, that's a big key in today's payment industry. All right, everybody, here we are again. I got another payments professional. This is my friend Ryan. And Ryan, the question of the day is, what's the biggest issue facing U.S. electronic payments?
I got two issues, Kevin. First issue is faster settlement. We need to be able to get the money to our consumers faster. Second is security. We need to know who's requesting the money and if they own the bank account they're requesting it from.
Those are two big issues, settlement and security. Thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm here with another payments expert, my friend Kevin. And I'm asking him the same question I've been asking everybody. What is the biggest issue you see right now when it comes to payments in the U.S.? Well, we've seen when it comes to what are the issues facing payments, that there's a lot of things. And those issues, to me, it comes down to there's a lot of friction. There's a lot of different ways that people are dealing with things in the industry and a lot of different questions that still need to be answered. And there's a lot of different options too. And I think one of the greatest things about our payment system is there are all the options. And the issue is we just need to keep going forward and keep moving things in the right direction to make our payment system the greatest payment system there is. Thank you. So you heard it. There it is. Those are the issues we're seeing when it comes to payments in the U.S. So what did you think about that? It's pretty cool, right? I mean, they were spot on as what was going to happen in electronic payments. Now, stay tuned because I'm going to post another video here very soon on what electronic payments professionals, in fact, a lot of those same professionals, expect to see happen in the future of electronic payments. And again, here celebrating Payments Innovation Alliance and their 10th anniversary. If you don't know what Payments Innovation Alliance is, you want to go to nacha.org and you want to check it out. Payments Innovation Alliance is where professionals, I mean the top professionals around the globe, get together to discuss what's happening in electronic payments. And it is truly the future of electronic payments, and all organizations can get involved. You want to get involved in this if you want to be part of the future of electronic payments. But for now, class dismissed.
All right.